name was Roberto. He grew up with 7 brothers and sisters, and they only had one room to share to sleep in. They would share one bowl of rice every night for dinner. This young boy, Roberto, would play baseball every day with his brothers and sisters, but he was too poor for real baseballs, so they'd use a lemon. He was too poor for a real bat, so he would use a stick, a branch from a guava tree. They would play baseball with a stick and a lemon all day long. One day, he's 8 years old, he says, "Dad, I'd like a bicycle." His dad says, "Son, I work all day in the sugarcane fields just to put that bowl of rice on the table. I don't have any extra money." Do you think Roberto threw a fit?
No.
Do you think he complained?
No.
No, he goes to his neighbor's house, knocks on the door, knock, knock, knock. "Hi, I'm 8 years old. I'd like a job. I want to earn money to get my own bicycle." The lady gives him an empty jar. He takes that jar, walks 8 miles, and fills it up with milk. True story. Takes the milk back to the lady, and she gives him 1 penny. He looks at that penny and he says, "Yahoo!" Then he does a floss dance. Then he goes. He takes the penny and he puts it in his piggy bank. Then he runs to the field and he plays baseball all day with a lemon and a stick. Next morning, 6 a.m., what do you think he does?
The same thing.
Knock, knock, knock. Empty jar. Fills it up with milk. Brings it back. How much money?
1 penny.
Yahoo! Takes that penny, puts it in the piggy bank, goes and plays baseball with a lemon and a stick. 4 years he does this. Saved up $27 in pennies. What's he do with that $27?
Buy a bike.
Bought a bicycle. While he's riding off, his mom and dad said, "That Roberto Clemente, he's going to make something of himself." You think he made something of himself?
Yeah, baseball player.
He became the best right fielder of all time. He played for the Pittsburgh Pirates. He could throw a ball all the way from that fence into home plate without bouncing. Sandy Koufax said he could hit the ball farther than anybody he's ever seen. He won a World Series. He was the MVP of a World Series. He had 3,000 career hits. If you go to Pittsburgh and watch a Pirates game, the right field wall is 21 feet high because he was number 21. But my favorite thing about Roberto is when he wasn't playing baseball, he was being very kind. He would fill up airplanes full of gifts, water, baseball equipment, food, clothes, and he'd fly that airplane to his hometown in Puerto Rico. He'd fly that airplane to Venezuela and Nicaragua, places that would have earthquakes. He would go down there and he would build baseball fields. Roberto Clemente is no longer alive, but let's give him an attaboy. 1, 2, 3.
Attaboy.
So in honor of him, we're going to play the Roberto Clemente game. 1 old ball, the oldest bat we can find over there, and no gloves.